it do, fool? What it is, kid? What it was, cuz? How it BG? It's Legendary Max.
And T with two E's.
And this is the Level Up EXP podcast where we talk everything high school football.
Hey, good job.
Appreciate it.
I put you on the spot. The boy did it. What it do, fool? What it is, keep it was, cuz how BG was the same kings and queens. But it's okay.
Forgot about that one.
It took me a while to like master it. So don't even trip on it. But how are you feeling, Max?
I'm doing good. I don't know if y'all know, but we record these on Sundays around like 4 o'clock. So it's always after the Texan game.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it's very tough being the Texans fan. Third week. Where we should have won again.
It's going to be a long season. It's going to be a long season. And I'm like a diehard Texans fan. Like I live, breathe, eat, sleep Texans. I'm annoyed and I'm tired. And like Davis Mills, buddy, throw the football. Throw the ball.
Better,
obviously. But throw the ball. This man doing check downs. He ain't taking shots.
Like, bro, I thought it was gonna be like another overtime. Like, I don't want to watch another overtime.
I can't lie. I definitely like 100% thought we were gonna tie. I was like, I don't know if I almost looked it up if any team ever tied twice in a season. And I really thought we were gonna go to. If we tied, no, I mean if it went to overtime, I thought we were gonna tie. But no, because Davis Mills throws an interception
when they're on the 20.
There was an interception on the 20. He might have well just let him score, but whatever. And that just iced the game for us. But it's okay. It's okay because that's not going to take my. I'm in a good mood.
I'm in very.
Life is great, so I'm not going to allow that to mess me up. But Maxwell, we went to a game last week. Can you tell me the names?
Yes, we went to Cy Ranch versus Cy Woods.
Cy Ranch and Cy Woods. It's a good game. Very, very like energetic. Two ranked players on the defensive side of the ball, and it was very intense, and they both played well.
Perfect.
But
that's the Florida guy, pick six.
Pick six, yeah.
To begin the game, this like the momentum for Cy Ranch.
Definitely, it was dope. After that though, it wasn't the best, but like it was still fun. I enjoyed it. My first observation actually wasn't the players. It's the concession stands prices. A popcorn and water. What do you think that should be priced at? Honestly, truly.
I mean, really, water should be free. But a water bottle, like, say $1 or $2. High school popcorn should be like $3, $4.
Okay, so no more than $5.
Yes.
A water and a popcorn in the concession stand was $10.
That's insane.
$10. I'm gonna just, and I usually try to like eat before just because concession like foods and stuff is expensive. But
it's a ripoff.
But like $10 for a water bottle, y'all are insane. But
yeah, nice stadium though.
Oh, that stadium was what, dude? We drove in and like it looked like a football stadium. I saw it to my left and I was like, that's a gigantic stadium. Trying to find the name here. It was called.
It was like the Cy-Fair.
Yeah, Cy-Fair Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Yes.
That is borderline a college stadium. That stadium was nice. Okay, but let's get to these actual observations or players who stood out. So for Cy Woods, there was the running back Miles West, number 12. He was a powerful runner, very quick, and he scored the only 2 touchdowns for Cy Woods. They also had a receiver who's a sophomore. Actually, number 2, Kyler Stingley. I'm so sorry. Kyler Singletary. I apologize. He has solid hands, no drops at all. Caught the football in traffic. Routes were good, quick in and out of his breaks. And where he was most dangerous was the yards after catch. If he had some space, he made at least 2-3 people miss every time.
So facts. For Cy Ranch, were everyone in the offense, all the receiving core practically scored touchdown. We had Tracy James. We had Cameron Culler, Jared Sample, which is also another ranked player. He's like ranked top 100 in Texas. Got a touchdown. And Brendan Sadler. They all scored. And I just want to say Cy Ranch has a magnificent quarterback in Blake Baker. probably one of the best quarterbacks I've seen this season.
He was tough in the pocket, made tough throws. I saw two passes that the pressure was in his face and he actually got knocked down. I wouldn't have been mad had it been like a bad pass. Stood in the pocket, took those hits and delivered two. Well, one wasn't a touchdown, it was a deep reception, but another one was a touchdown. That kid, so far, he might be the most accurate high school quarterback we've seen this season. So,
but our boy Zion Brown, he's still a dog.
Still
out to you.
Absolutely.
And the defensive standouts, like we said earlier, Ashton Porter, which got the pick 6 early in the game, started off well, always in the backfield, strong. Like I saw this man after the game, like he looking me out the eye. He just tall, solid, slim defensive end. And then we had Christian Rafe Wire. I'm sorry if I butchered your name again. Godly. He also had a magnificent game. He middle linebacker. He's also ranked. I think he's in the 50s. Also, great game. And one of the other players I like to talk about, he's a freshman on the D-line, is Carrick Winters. He didn't start. He came in like third quarter. He didn't have a lot of drives, but he did get 2 sacks. So that's a great start to your freshman season.
We're going to be a beast one day.
Facts.
We'll probably have him on maybe next year. You start becoming a starter, but a rotational player as a freshman on a program like that, that's great. That is fantastic.
Another game this week, which was a standout game, which we didn't go to, was the Cinco Ranch and Morton Ranch game. And, wow, the final score of that game was 63-77. I have never seen that score in football unless someone's playing Madden.
Facts.
Or during the Pro Bowl.
Facts.
Which I don't know why they just let people score all day in the Pro Bowl, but I'm not going to get into that. But for this game, I didn't go to this game. But the defense must have, went to the concession stand while the offense was on the field. There's no way two teams just be able to score back-to-back like that. Insane.
Bro. You know how – okay, all right. Let's say you're the defensive coordinator. And, by halftime, it's already what?
It was 35-35 by
35-35. That's 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns.
So if you're the defensive coordinator, what are you telling your team?
For either team, be like, hey, what are y'all doing? Y'all need to lock it in. Wake up.
We don't teach this.
We should not have conceded 5 touchdowns.
All right. So at the end of the game, even if you're the winning team, let's say you won. At the end of the game, what are you telling?
If I'm Morton Ranch, they scored 9 touchdowns. Cinco Ranch scored 9 touchdowns. Morton Ranch scored 11. That's not good.
That's bad, bro. But good for the fans. Everybody was teed up, having a great time at that game. But you talking about high scoring, and that might be the most points you've ever seen, right?
Yes.
In a high school game.
For sure.
What if I told you that there was a team who scored 98 points?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe me, at all?
I don't. This is a high school game?
No, sir. This is college.
So you're telling me in college football someone scored 98 points?
98 points.
I don't believe that.
Bro, so shout out Stephen F. Austin. They played a school called Warner.
Who?
I've never heard of them. And no shade to Warner. When I looked this up, they didn't have a logo. Now I don't know. That's not a shot. It's observations.
Right.
Bro, 98-0 was the score. And they had 35 points in the first quarter, 24 in the second. The third is when they started. It was chilling. They had 12, but then the fourth, they scored 27. So 98-0. You talk about
that should be illegal. I'm not gonna lie. That's a beating.
I know, in high school, you could do the clock running, just keep it going. You think can you do that in college? Because there's no way.
There's no way they were just able to rack up the score like that.
We're gonna come back, man. No, coach.
Because would you say by first and second were the points?
35 and 24.
So that's 59 points they scored by
halftime.
By halftime, they scored 59.
But that's
they should just went for the 100.
You honestly, I don't want to be that guy. But
all it takes is a field goal.
If you get a field, it's you just
101.
5. Come on, guys, let's just go ahead and kick this goal. But mercy rule, maybe, I guess. And then honestly,
There's no mercy rule that makes lets you get to 98 points.
it's one of them things like if you're a backup, you don't get a chance to play. So this is your only time on the field. You're gonna actually ball. I know y'all in the league. You're not gonna like let the opponents like score just because like, oh, we're already winning. Like, dude, if I'm on the bench like all season and I'm in the game, no. If you give me the ball, I'm gonna try to score. That's a stat. Like,
so what would you do if you were like a player or a coach on that team that you got scored?
Warner? Man,
8 points on.
Bro, I've lost some games in my life and I've lost bad, but like
that bad.
I don't even know what to. I couldn't even like. Do you continue to play football or do you want to transfer? And this sounds like we throwing no shots. Like you're a college football player, so good for you. And then we're level up. We're trying to get players to college. So
exactly.
Who am I to be picky? But 98 points.
And you didn't score a single touchdown.
You didn't.
Thanks.
Not a field goal. Golly. But oh man, it's okay. It's okay. But transitioning, last week we talked about the top 5 high school players in Houston, according to 247 Sports.
And they were part of the class of 2023, so seniors.
Yes. So this week, we decided to do the juniors. Yes. Okay. And then next week, sophomores. Week after that, freshmen.
You think freshmen are nationally ranked right now?
I'm sure somebody is. Like, there got to be some. And if there's not, then we're going to have ours. And I know, if they ain't got no sophomores, I know a couple sophomores who are dogs.
Oh, for sure.
One was on our show last week. You should check that out. But first, let's start off with Klein Forrest, Jelani Watkins. I'm sorry, wide receiver. In Texas, he's ranked number 4, and in the nation, he's ranked 34th. I looked him up. I saw some of his film. He's a baller. That boy fast, quick. And here's the thing: it's one of them. There's legit no way to cover him respectfully. You can double him. You can play off. You can play man. And like, it's one of those. You ever have a play when it's just like, hey, you were in the right position, but like, there's nothing you could do. Sure. I saw like 3 of those type of plays. Well, you can't even be mad at the DB. You're just like, well, that sucks. But you did your best. Legit, he just happened to be better. So, Jelani Watkins, that boy cold.
And number 2 was Shao Creek Morris Williams. He is in Texas number 9 and nationally number 60. This boy is cold. I remember the first game I saw last year was North Shore versus Shao Creek, and I saw him start. He's great at attacking, great at getting out of those blocks. Boy, just overall beast. And there was one play I saw. He just like he kind of just like jumped over like the offensive line, just like right into the backfield, and just made a big old sack. Crazy.
Number 3, High Towers, Zion Kearney, wide receiver. In Texas, he's ranked 11, and in the nation, he's ranked 100. That'll definitely go up, next year. Long. He's long, fast. Can't be, man. The goal line. Some of these players, man, just like you can't do much to defend him. You gotta press him. It doesn't work much, but you gotta try. The best way to slow him down, if you can press him, because if he gets a free release and he's messed up on any DB, I don't care who you are, any safety, that's a touchdown or a first down or a big gain. That kid is a dog. So Zion Kearney from Hightower.
And then number 4 is from Clear Lake. His name's Hunter Modon. He's a wide receiver and a quarterback. He is ranked in Texas 13 and nationally 113. Boy just has speed. And he plays both ways the whole time. So getting ball on offense, he just scoring, and on defense, he locked down defense. And don't let him get picked because he's taking it all the way to the house. I saw a couple of those clips from even this year. Like, The boy's incredible.
Definitely. And number 5, there's another high tower player. And I like this because running backs, it's so difficult to be a running back.
Mm-hmm.
And especially one that's actually like ranked and one that's good because you got a game plan against them. Now, high tower, you got some ballers on your team. This running back is Jeremy Payne. He in Texas, he's ranked number 23, and in the nation, he's 198. Man, what can't that kid do? He's powerful. He's fast. He's a tough runner. Very physical. I feel like he could play linebacker. Like that's how physical that kid is. If he wants to be, good hands. One cut and go, and if he gets a step on you, that's a touchdown. So, Payne brings. You see my joke? I'm sorry, I'm laughing first. Payne brings the pain.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, you did?
I didn't see that one coming up.
Oh, man.
Shocker.
I'm sorry. Whatever. For Payne brings the pain, and he is a beast. So, y'all, that's a scary offense. So, y'all watch out for Hightower, man. The boys are dogs.
Facts.
But, Maxwell, we are finished. How do you feel?
I feel great.
You feel fantastic?
Yes. So the games we're going to next week is Cinco Rams versus CE Kings. I am very much looking forward to watching Cinco Rams. They're the best school in Houston as of right now by ranking. I'm excited to see Rashad Johnson, their running back, and the quarterback, Caleb Bailey. He's a sophomore, great passer, great runner, just all around great player.
Wow.
I'm very excited to see this game next week.
CE King, their O-line. If you're watching, okay, if you're listening to the podcast and you haven't seen our faces, one, why? Like, I'm a beautiful human being, so like you should be able to. But anyways, if you look at Max, he's not a small guy. Okay, CE King, their offensive line might be bigger than him. I know their center is, but their whole entire offensive line might be bigger than Maxwell.
Yes, we met last year at the Child Creek Cinco Rams game. They were just watching the game. They either had a game on on Saturday, Thursday. They came to watch the competition. Met the whole offensive line. I'm like, godly.
They're all big and they're all people movers. I'm talking about people movers. So it's definitely gonna be a good game, and I'm very excited. And usually we don't. If you listened or watched our show, we haven't caught out many offensive linemen. I honestly expect to have a couple linemen be standout players. So
for sure. But when they're here, they're definitely sitting on that side.
No, they can't sit over there. Why they can't sit with you?
I mean, they can, but if we want to be, if he wants to be comfortable, he'll sit with you. It's all I'm saying.
That's funny. I say invite the whole O-line. Let them all just kind of
need some more couches.
No, in real life. But Maxwell, where can they find us on IG?
They can find us on IG on Level Up Experience _. Sorry.
Score. And on Twitter, you can follow us at level_up_exp. And yes, we will change that eventually. But until then, that's where you can hit us up at. You can DM us, message us, have any questions, you want to talk to us, let us know, man. If there's any players you think stand out, let us know. We'll try to go to a game. We'll try to bring them on the show.
So we love to give everyone a chance to sign. That's what Level is for.
Absolutely, man. So with that being said, this was good. A great episode.
Great.
Texans, we gotta be better.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, please. I refuse to watch the remaining season. If it doesn't improve, you don't gotta be great. We all knew the Texans were gonna be great, but you gotta improve. You gotta be competitive. I don't like this. But anyways, you ain't finna mess up my day. It's my mom's birthday. Shout out, and my aunt. They're twins. Shout out to my mom, my aunt. I love you. See you later. And don't forget to level up, guys.